Now let's dig into understanding of counting and cardinality. That brings us to our standards, and you can see there are a whole lot of standards related to counting and cardinality. So in the preschool grades, we see that students are expected to count in a sequence. This is going to relate to stable order, which we'll talk about in just a few minutes. They're supposed to represent groups of objects, so this involves counting, and they're supposed to count forward, beginning with a given number under 10. As we move to kindergarten, students are, this actually is still in preschool, I'm sorry. As we move into preschool, that's the standards 4 and 5 right there. Students are expected to understand relationships between numbers and quantities and connect, look at that, counting to cardinality. And they're expected to answer how many when counting objects in a set. That how many is related to cardinality. As we move to kindergarten, students are expected to count to 100 by ones and by tens. They are expected to count forward, beginning with a number. They are expected to understand the relationship between counting and cardinality. They are expected to answer how many. And then even into first grade, we see that students are expected to count here to 120. Now that's a lot of standards related to counting. So I'd like you to look at those standards in detail, read through them, really get a good idea for what they're asking students to do, and then answer these questions. Which prerequisite skills are needed to be successful with this set of standards? And then what proceeding skills are going to build upon these standards? Where are we going with this counting and cardinality knowledge? I'll see you in just a minute.